Hello everyone, this is Jared. In this video I will be showing you how to build 10 different Minecraft paths for your survival world. While showing you how to build them, I want to talk about my choices, why I do certain things, which blocks I'm using, and what rules I try to follow to make it all look really natural and good. Make sure to save this video for later and stop at critical points so you can copy what I'm building. Also, make sure you stick around till the last two, cause I bet you haven't seen paths like those two before. They are really unique and you need them in your Minecraft world right now. Can you guess what theme they're gonna be without cheating? Pause the video and write it down in the comments. Whoever gets this right gets 5 pumpkin pies. Let's get right started with the first path. This is gonna be a natural one, maybe connecting some villages or faraway places with each other going through the wilderness. We're using coarse dirt and rooted dirt here as a base. Then I'm randomly gonna add some boulders out of cobble and mossy cobblestone. Use a lot of half steps and stairs here to give it some good texture. I'm gonna fill the gaps between the boulders with some azalea leaf bushes and some oak fences, just to give the path a natural direction to follow. After that I'm gonna add a bunch of stone buttons, moss carpets and grass and ferns, just to really make this area pop and look lively. Don't forget to add your flowers. Here it's important to note that placing fern and grass by hand looks a lot better than just bone mealing it. For the second path, we're going for a lush design with the dirt path as a base, and then we're gonna surround that with moss blocks and have the moss blocks grow a little bit into our path. And I'm using jack-o'-lanterns here and then cover them up with moss carpets to add a light source and prevent mob spawning. Here again, use a bunch of flowers, grass and ferns. Maybe not that many flowers, those are quite a few. And you can use little things like fallen birch trees or little beehives. Right here I'm adding a little bench out of campfires, just to give the path some details and make it look more lived in. The next path is a rustic path made of packed mud, mixed in with mud bricks, granite and some coarse dirt on the sides. Here I'm adding spruce fences and fence gates to it to surround the area a little bit, adding some bushes with azalea leaves again. And a really cool combination I found is lightning rods with lanterns on top. Looks great as a little path decoration. And because this one goes great with farmland, I also add some barrels and composter around the path. If you want to know how I made this custom tree, check out my other YouTube tutorial. This next part I like to call the overgrown one, because we're using mainly cobblestone for this. A bunch of mossy cobblestone and moss blocks to really give it this old, overgrown feeling. We're using again some boulders on the side, and I'm using stone blocks for this one. And again, try to use stone stairs and half steps as much as you can. Again, we're gonna add some bushes with azalea leaves and a few spruce fences to hold some lanterns. In the end, I'm gonna add some moss carpets to give it all a little bit more depth, and again add some grass and fern to the surrounding area. Make sure to add some fern or flowers on top or really close to your path as well, because that will really give it this overgrown feeling. The next path is more a cleaner stone look, maybe for like a city or more developed village area. And so here again for the base we are using cobblestone, tuff and andesite. And for the border we're gonna surround the path with some stone bricks. Here we are gonna use also the cracked ones and the mossy ones, because they go really well together. We're gonna add some stairs to it, because I love to fill them up with water and really give it some texture. And then we're gonna add a fence with stone bricks and iron gates in between. And we can add a little bench here again with trapdoors, signs and extinguished campfires. Don't forget to add lanterns to this one too, so no mobs are spawning. This one is gonna be really modern for your high developed cities, maybe if you're city building. This is why I'm building this one straight with a 90-degree corner, because that one looks a lot better this way. Normally all the paths, I try to give them this naturally flowing vibe, because that makes them look a lot better than just straight ones. But for this one, straight is actually what we want. So this is really easy, stone bricks and stone as the base. We're gonna surround this all with smooth stone, and then we're adding bricks and mangrove fence gates. We surround all of that with some sweet berry bushes and flowering azalea leaves to give it some nice greenery. Don't forget to add lanterns to this one too, so no mobs are spawning. The next one, this wouldn't be a path tutorial without a Greek style one. I lately discovered this calcite block and it just looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna mix it with white concrete powder and stripped pale oak logs and just give it a nice fence with flowering azalea leaves, some mangrove trapdoors and a couple of lanterns here and there to prevent mob spawning. This next one is a little bit of a different one. I haven't seen a path like this before. Normally desert paths are made out of dirt or coarse dirt. I decided to go for a packed sand kind of vibe here. So in the middle we're using stripped birch log surrounded by red mushroom blocks. Not a lot of people know about this. You have to place another mushroom block on top of it and then break it again to get this really cool texture. And then we'll surround all of this again with sandstone to really blend it in with the rest of the sand. And then just surround it all by some cacti, some dried bushes. I also added a little well here just to add some point of interest while you're traveling through your world. This is the one we've all been waiting for, the Deepslate one. We're using Deepslate and cobbled Deepslate to give it some texture. And then to fence it all in, we're gonna use basalt, polished basalt and smooth basalt to give it this path texture. And just here we're adding some iron bars and some lanterns out of crimson wood, because that really matches this style. And I can really see this in either a nether kind of hellscape or just down in the caves. Here I built now some drip cave with a bunch of lava lakes because it just really fits the vibe. It looks so awesome. I'm definitely gonna build that in my survival world soon. And then the last one is obviously the pier. We can't neglect that one. Everyone likes to have Lake City or something, just a bridge maybe. And because campfires look so great, we're gonna use them here. They're a bit expensive for survival, but definitely manageable. And a little tip here to use stripped dark oak logs in the water and then above it just normal stripped spruce logs, and that makes it look like the logs in the water are a little bit darker, soaking in the water, just making it a little more realistic. In the middle here we can change it all up a little bit. Normally I just use trapdoors, but if you want to go a little bit more extra, there are options too. And obviously don't forget to add lanterns again. I'm adding some flower pots with fern here because they break everything up really well. And on all the water this green really pops. One nice thing I like to do is add warped nylon to the seabed. And that makes the water look really nice and blue. Adding some pickles, some lily pads and some floating barrels really makes this area look quite nice. Let me know in the comments below which path is your favorite. Also please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more tutorials, cause there are heaps more to come. See you in the next one, bye!